Okay, now how many of you feel like you're really, really in momentum? Anyone? And how many of you feel like some resistance in your day, in your business, in yourself? There are times when everything I'm doing, like it's like going really fast, going really fast. I'm closing deals, I'm stacking wins, I'm feeling unstoppable. Then something happens and there's a pause. I don't know if you feel the same. My name is Laura Chattington, and like when I've been traveling or I've been away or I've been caught in something, in the business, and although it's really, it's really useful, the energy when I come back to where I was, the energy, sometimes it's gone. It's like gone, and what feels easy feels like pushing a great big, massive, heavy boulder uphill. And it reminds me of something I learned from space rockets. Right, I'm just a bit of a geek, and when a rocket, been watching The Martian recently. Now, when a rocket launches from Earth, it burns 90% of its fuel to break through the atmosphere. 90%. And gravity is like pulling, like it's intense, it's insane, the amount of gravity pulling that rocket back towards Earth. And if the rocket hesitates, even for a second, it won't make it. But if the rocket commits, like keeps firing full on, the moment it gets into orbit, everything changes. And the rocket, unbelievably, the rocket is coasting at 17,500 miles per hour around the orbit, like with zero resistance. And the hard part wasn't the journey. The hard part's not the journey. The hard part was escaping gravity. I don't know if you've ever felt like that. Like you're constantly pushing, but something just pulling you back. Maybe you've been excited about your business this week. Maybe it's a client, maybe it's a project. I don't know. And you're starting really strong, but then this obstacle appears and you slow down. It's like you hesitate, you overthink, and suddenly you've lost all that momentum that you had. You're like, where did it go? Where did it go? And what was like really exciting now feels like totally impossible. It's totally blocked. That's because success has gravity. Your old habits, your fears, your doubts, they're trying to pull you back down. And if you stop even for a second, the gravitational pull will take you over and like all those thoughts, all that stuff going on just takes over. And the solution is momentum. Momentum. I'm always going on about momentum. Momentum is something that you don't wait for it. It doesn't like show up one day. You're like, oh, there's momentum. No, it doesn't like show up. It's something that you create. It's something that you create. And rockets, like, they don't pause halfway when they've sort of half taken off. They're not like checking their emails or making phone calls. They don't hesitate when there's turbulence. They literally burn through resistance. They commit. They go all in. And that's why people around you, people you talk to, the actions you take every day needs to be burning through that resistance and having that commitment and going all in so that you can get into that that orbit, that 17,500 miles an hour orbit of your business. And when you're there, oh my God, the momentum, effortless momentum. So you've got to keep moving, you've got to keep taking action. And when you hit things, you hit a point where things are resistance, you've got to burn through them and everything will then become easier and you're getting into that momentum. And as one of my coaches, Eileen Wilder, says, procrastination is the assassination of your destination. And that rocket is going to get stuck and fall back down to earth. And I like to say, success favors the fast. Success favors the fast. So whatever you're doing, just keep moving, keep that momentum, keep that going, and the action will breed the clarity that you need. And I'll see you soon.